They no longer publicly wave the flag of terror. Now they're hiding behind the flag of resistance. Masked gunmen now call themselves freedom fighter. No longer do names like Jaish and Hizbul features on posters with known terrorists. Lashkar became the resistance front, mind you, in name only. Then came People's Anti-Fascist Front. It's a systematic rebranding, and the playbook was found in Palestine. This is how Pakistan's proxy war just got smarter, slicker, and far more dangerous. In a strategic pivot, Pakistan-backed terror groups in Kashmir have changed their script. They are dropping Islamic militant branding and adopting the language of occupied resistance. The marketing shift seems like a clear move to target larger audience, maybe even garner Western sympathies. Much like Hamas positions itself in Gaza not as a militia but as a political movement fighting occupation. Now Kashmiri groups like TRF or the Resistance Front and PAFF or People's Anti-Fascist Front have entered the stage. No Islamist slogan, no religious war cry, just freedom, resistance and self-determination. The rebranding is no accident. It's a deliberate, Pakistan-backed campaign to sensitize terrorism, gain international legitimacy and cast India in the role of the occupier. Let's break down how they are doing it step by step. Secular sounding fronts like the PAFF and TRF are not new outfits. They are old wine in new bottles. But the labels do matter. Because in the court of global opinion, people resistance sound better than jihadist militia. The vocabulary has changed too. Today they call Hindus in Kashmir settlers. They brand Indian workers colonizers. It's a narrative lifted straight from the Palestinian playbook, where Israeli Jews are portrayed as outsiders. Never mind that Kashmiri pundits are native to the land. Facts doesn't matter in propaganda. Narrative is everything. Earlier, terror meant chaos, bombs in buses, bazaars and busy streets. Now there's precision, a method to madness. PAFF and TRF are avoiding women, children. They are targeting soldiers, non-local workers, who they call agents of occupation. Why? Not out of morality, but optics. It allows them to say, we are not terrorists, we are fighting the military, we are resisting oppression. It's the same justification Hamas used when targeting Israeli forces. Forget grainy militant footage. These groups now produce high-definition war reels, masked gunmen in slow motion, dramatic music, English subtitles. They call their terrorists martyrs, their victims oppressors. These clips flood the Telegram, X and YouTube, crafted not for locals but for global audience, for activities, for influencers, for anyone willing to believe India is the aggressor. Kashmir was once seen as an India-Pakistan issue. Now the narrative is shifting. These groups are using buzzwords like indigenous struggle, state fascism, genocide and settler violence. It is no longer about borders, it's about the culture. It's about tapping into the same outrage machine that fuels global support for Palestine. And by doing that, these groups are cleverly globalizing the conflict, pulling it out of South Asia and into the hearts and minds of the West. Perhaps the most dangerous shift is lawfare, using international law as a weapon. Reports are being filed at the UN. NGOs, many backed by Pakistan or diaspora networks, are accusing India of war crimes, ethnic cleansing and even genocide. These are the same tools Hamas and company uses against Israel. UN complaints, ICC petitions, boycott campaigns. This isn't just a PR stunt. This is a long-term hybrid war. Terror on the ground, propaganda in disguise. By rebranding themselves, these outfits are avoiding global terror sanctions, gaining media sympathy, radicalizing youth without using the word jihad. And most importantly, they are evading accountability. Because the world listens more to freedom fighters than it does to terrorists. India isn't sitting quietly. Security forces are cracking down on TRF and PAFF. Diplomatically, New Delhi is exposing Pakistan's fingerprints behind these groups. Foreign outreach and evidence dossiers are being deployed to counter the narrative. But the battle is uphill. Because in today's world, perception is policy. And perception is being shaped by one tweet, one video, and one propaganda clip at a time. It's not just a war of bullets, it's a war of narratives. It's fought in courtrooms, newsrooms, and chat rooms. Because the battle is now digital, global, and psychological.